to be paid?
Well, I think first and foremost the financial side of it. There would be a huge financial impact to us as a department and to all schools across the country. And so anytime that you're providing payment to an athlete, you're getting closer to a professional model. And what does that do towards the value of education that we certainly are portraying and wanting to portray on a campus of higher learning, is that I think it probably diminishes the perceived value of education, and that first and foremost we're here to go to class and get a degree. And so if we're starting to pay players, the value of the degree may be even further diminished because they're getting money to do what they do on this campus. And so is there a big reason to spend a lot of time to go to class and do what you need to do from an educational standpoint? And so I think it just diminishes the value of education. The value of our media agreements do not come close to the value of the agreements that are being signed at the highest level. And so as those media agreements at the highest level continue to grow, and the media agreements at our level don't grow on the same rate, the gap widens. So the resources at the higher level versus the resources at our level are continuing to be further and further apart, which can make it a little bit more difficult to compete because a lot of what you do is tied into the resources that you have that you can provide to your sport programs for what they do on a daily, weekly, monthly, annual basis to make sure their programs are competitive. And so I think the biggest thing is that this gap between the larger institutions, the BCS institutions I should call them, and the non-AQ institutions continue to grow, and that's causing even further probably discrepancy between the competitiveness in some sports from one conference. You need to be reminded of what intercollegiate athletics should mean to an institution. And for me, and I think for us at Miami, intercollegiate athletics should be a vehicle for enhanced human student development. And so if we're providing an experience that enhances and grows student development, that should be in the forefront of our minds as administrators in intercollegiate athletics or administrators at the institutional university level. And so I think as long as that's kind of kept in mind, kept in check, hopefully we can understand that the resource discrepancy between the highest level and the lower level may not always be the best thing, and that we need to come back to what's in the best interest for the student athlete, what's in the best interest for the student athlete to grow and develop into becoming a better leader in our society after their 4 or 5 years on our